Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James 13 Wicca, in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The decks and the dice, that information will be below. Other than that, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below as well. Same email. Thank you very much for tuning in, and let's get ahead and get into your choice. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Sagittarius? I don't know why I was in such a rush to get them out here, but I was. That's it. That's it. Like, all right. So, where are you going? Things come, things go. Things come, things go. I don't know why I'm so apprehensive to say this, but you are going into a new phase of life. Your social structure is changing. There's a major shift going on here, social structure-wise. And it's not bad. I don't see it being a bad thing. Whatever the last structure was, I think it's still here. It's not nearly as strong as it used to be. And I feel like you're resisting the change for some reason. It's still here, but there's one last good connection coming up with this group. I feel like you already kind of know, though, do you? I don't know, maybe not. You're trying to hold on to it because it's kind of like, I really don't want this completely to leave. But at the same time, you kind of know it's going. There's a lot of value from the past. Whatever this was, it had a really good moment. And I know it's the Lover's card. It could talk about a romantic connection. It may. It doesn't have to. I keep getting more of a social connection with it, just to say. Like, there was a moment where it was so beautiful. It was perfect. This is exactly what it needed to be for the time. But as life does, things come in, things go out. Nothing stays the same forever. It's just not how life works. What else are we talking about here? Okay, so there's the change coming. I do think you're kind of resisting it, or just not. It's like something is on life support, and I'm just like, it's there. I'm still a part of it, just not as much as I used to be. And there's a very strong sense of community with it. Like, I'm not looking to abandon this, and I feel like it may be one of those things where, especially in the past, you felt like this would always be a part of your life. This will always be a part of my life, and I will never let this go. And it's not that you're letting it go. It's about accepting that it's changing. You have loyalty here, but you also have anonymity. Not anonymity. Is it? It's the Nine of Pentacles. You have loyalty, but you also have your own identity. Why anonymity? I'm not saying it right. I feel like that's not the right word. Autonomy? Is it the autonomy? I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. It's like the word is like circling around me and I just can't grab it. Whatever it is. You have your community connection. You have your own personal interests. There. Let's just do that. There. You're continuing with it currently. But it's like... It's like if you were talking about being a part of a band, you used to be the lead singer, and now you're ringing the triangle or doing the tambourine, maybe doing some backup vocals here or there. it's kind of like you're still there, you're still a part of it, you're still clearly a part of it, but you're not the lead singer anymore. I also feel like if that's how this has changed, you don't really want to be, for whatever reason. You're still very loyal to the situation, that hasn't changed, but your participation, it's like going from the king and queen part energy, like you're the monarch, patriarch, matriarch, whatever you want to call it. You were the leader, and you went down to like, yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet back here for a while. Still there. It's not bad, because it's weird. It's some people, I feel like, will look at it as if it was a downgrade. I don't think that's what it is, because I feel like you're still where you are. You're still that same person you were. Your elected participation is different. Whatever this is, you elected to be in the position you are right now, and you could elect to go right back to where you were if you decided that was what you wanted. I don't think you are, because I don't think that's what you want, if this reading is hitting. This next moment coming in, is it bittersweet? I don't know. This is what's creating the whole new era coming in. Emperor reversed, 6 of Swords, right side up. There's a moment coming in. Queen of Swords comes in. I don't see the Queen of Swords as a negative card. This card depends on what's going on around it. Can be very brutal if it wants to be. Can be very nice if it wants to be. But it definitely knows exactly what it's doing, what it's saying, and why it's saying it. It's in control of the communication. And it speaks appropriately to the moment. There's this moment that there's a lot of love in this moment, but there's also just kind of like you coming to this moment realizing like, all right, this is the pinnacle of this. Like, this is that moment. This is the moment where it's beautiful. The energy I remember is here, but it's more like this is the pinnacle of this moment. I don't know how to say it. Like, this is like, I feel like this is one of the few remaining times where it's going to be like this, or possibly the last time it's going to be like this. I don't see a sadness about it. There's this worrisome energy where it could be, gotta be careful. Well, you don't gotta do anything. It would probably help you to not overthink it. There is this getting caught up in your own thoughts, which could have 2 negative effects here. It could drive you crazy, and it could also steal away some of the joy of this moment. So be careful of that. It could drive you crazy, but also steal away some of the joy that's going on here. Not that it's a totally, I don't know, this word, it feels like, it feels kind of bittersweet. It kind of feels like that. Another way you could possibly go is to immerse yourself in the experience and just go with it in the moment. Sagittarius is usually pretty good at that. There may be another reason where you're kind of like, I don't know if I should do that, whatever that reason is for you. But they're saying you're completely on board, you're completely on point if you just let go and just enjoy the moment for what it is and just get into the moment for what it is. A lot of successes here. But this might be the last big hurrah for this situation. Doesn't mean it's the last moment for this situation, but it could be the last big hurrah. You got the High Priestess with the Death card coming in here and making the decision that's right for you. I feel like I'm tying up loose ends. I don't think I'm removing people from my life. I'm not feeling that. But I feel like I'm tying up loose ends. Like, there's certain things here where I'm just like encouraging people to go on their own, do their own thing. I'm kind of saying I'm not disappearing, but I'm not going to, there's certain things you're not going to do anymore. And you're just kind of like letting it be known that you're not doing this and you're not doing that anymore. Am I missing something with this? This seems like there should be more. I don't mean to make that super simple, but did I just lose that place? It disappeared. I didn't hear it hit the floor, but well, it's gone. Oh, there it is. I was like, how did that happen? That was quite the trick. you got a new Ace of Pentacles showing up, and I feel like you're letting it come in. You got the also the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is moving you away from this situation, and I feel like you're addressing that too. The more the Wheel of Fortune has been turning, it's been moving you further and further and further away from the situation. You've got a new Ace of Pentacles showing up. And this is the point where it's starting to come really in a lot stronger. And it's kind of like, I see my Ace of Pentacles show up. I see this new possibility for me. I see this new group coming in, new social connection. And it's accepting that this is what's right for you. You've done a lot for other people, and this is what's right for you, and this is where you need to go. If this is happening, it's something that, like, I just feel like it's just naturally happening anyway. It's something about this makes me feel like there might be some guilt, or you might have something pulling you back, making you feel like maybe this is the wrong decision, or am I really thinking this out? This is where your energy is going anyway, and it's just accepting your energy and going with the flow. For a lot of you, it might be one of those things where, you know, when you were younger, you might not have questioned it as much. Things have just changed over time, and maybe if you look at it like, well, what would you have done when you were younger? Maybe that's the answer here, just to be fair. In the sense of, like, if a new opportunity showed up, would you just have gone with it, or would you have, like, second guessed, triple guessed yourself? This whole new social aspect is coming in. Friendship, new possibilities, crossing the river here. The Seven of Wands is like, it's kind of like, you know, not letting things come in or blocking things that you don't want. This, I keep feeling the crossing the river is like, you're going across this river. I don't think you're taking other people with you. This is something you're going into. This is something for you. This is a road that you're going to travel. And this is your next adventure. There's other people on the other side of this river that are going to match you, that are perfect for your next situation, and that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing to feel bad with that. I don't think that this situation, this past situation, is completely going to disappear, but I feel like I make peace with it, and they just can't go on your journey with you. You got a new leg of your journey. You're going to go on this journey on your own. You're going to meet new friends, meet new people. New people are going to join into your journey. It's not a slight against anybody. But I feel like I don't see anything going bad with that. Like, every now and then I feel like I talk to people, or I have reference to what was going on in the past. Maybe people ask you questions about things in the past, and that's fine. I just don't feel like I'm participating. It's kind of like, maybe if you were like a wedding planner at one point, for argument's sake. People are asking you how you did this, how you managed that, if you had to ever have to deal with that. You'd be like, this is how I dealt with that. This was some examples of what I did. This is some examples of this. But you're not going to help anybody work a wedding. You're not going to show up to a wedding to work a wedding. That's the point. I think we're there. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.